Alright, so this is my first video in a while. I have a lot to cover in this video. So first I want to say that every life is precious. Doesn't matter whether you're black, white, Mexican, Asian, Arab, whatever you are, your every life is precious. Now, these protesters slash rioters that have been killed by ICE, they made their decision to interrupt ICE doing their federal investigation of illegal immigrants. They made that choice. It's sad, it sucks, but they made their choice, and they died because of it. Like I said, every life is precious, and it sucks, but it happened. Another thing I wanted to say is that it's been upsetting me that a lot of people are comparing Donald Trump and federal ICE agents to Adolf Hitler and the Nazis. Donald Trump and federal ICE agents are nothing, not one bit like Adolf Hitler and the Nazis. Adolf Hitler killed his rival political party. Didn't even give him a chance. He killed his rival political party. And if, I'm not saying he is, but if Donald Trump was Hitler, that's the same thing that he would do. He wouldn't live in the same country as them. He would round them all up and have them killed. And Donald Trump has done nothing of the sort. Federal ICE agents are not Nazis. If they were Nazis, they would be rounding up gays, homosexuals, anyone of color, gypsies, whatever, and would be rounding them up, taking them to camps and killing them. Now, there is a couple parallels. They are taking illegal immigrants and sending them back to their country. That's not what the Nazis did. They didn't send these immigrants back to their country. They killed them all. Now, I want to specify that these are illegal immigrants. If you want to live in America, if you want to come to this country and live here because your country is a shithole, I totally understand. But you have to do it legally, because there have been many illegal immigrants who are criminals, who have been killing American children, raping them, killing them, all of that. And Donald Trump, the one you say is like Hitler, finally decided to make a stand and said, you know what, we're not going to allow that anymore. Too many lives have been lost. Too many innocent children lives have been lost. So that's what ICE and Donald Trump is standing for. They are standing for the American people. They're not against them. They are not evil. And I find this disturbing because the left never mentions the kids who were killed by illegal immigrants. They put a halo on Renee Good and all those other rioters and protesters who have been killed and say, oh, they're saints. They're such good people. They're heroes. And like I said, every life is precious. I don't wish death on anyone. But when you do that, when you get in front of a federal officer doing their job and you don't comply, you try to run them over, you spit in their face, whatever you think is peaceful protesting, that's actually rioting. And these federal officers have a right to defend themselves. And any sane person would have protected themselves against something like that. So we all need to understand that rioting isn't the answer. I've seen so many people that have been wanting a rebellion against the government, against Donald Trump, against ICE. And I really got to say that's a very, very bad idea. That's not going to make you a hero. It's not going to get you somewhere in the history books. That's literally handing yourself a death sentence. And like I said, every life is precious. I don't wish death on anyone. I don't care whether you're gay, trans, black, Mexican, whatever you are. Okay? I don't care. Your life is precious, and don't just go throw that away. Don't just go throw your life away because you think, oh, now it's time for a rebellion. Let's get up in arms and da 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 da. That's a bad idea. Because the moment you try to start this rebellion, it's literally giving the government, it's literally giving the military, it's literally giving every citizen like me or who actually wants to defend their country against a rebellion like that, that's giving them a golden ticket to put you down. And I don't want that. Nobody wants that. So please don't throw your life away because you think, oh, rebellion is the answer. That's the answer. Let's go buy assault rifles. Let's go spit in cops and ICE agents' face. Let's do that. No, that's not the answer. If you want to change these laws, if you want to make America better, then you got to be a part of the solution, not the problem. Right now, those peaceful protests that are actually disguised as riots, that's definitely a part of the problem, not the answer. And another thing, I also see a lot of people saying that, oh, all MAGA, all ICE agents, Donald Trump, all of them are going to hell. Like, there's no place for any of you in heaven, whatever. But that's another thing I gotta say is you don't get to decide who goes to heaven. You don't get to decide that. God does. So, like I said, just please try to listen. Please, and like I said, if you're an immigrant who wants to come to America to live here, I totally understand that. But please, please, for the love of God, just do it legally. Because it's sad to say, but if you don't, you are going to get deported. That's just what's going to happen. And it's not anything against a woman, man, or child. It's just the fact that we've already lost countless children and countless people to criminal, illegal immigrants. And that's just not a chance that we're willing to take anymore. It's nothing against a woman, man, or child who's an immigrant exactly. It's nothing against them exactly. It's just the fact that we've already had too many children and people be killed by criminal illegal immigrants. And that's just not a chance we're willing to take anymore. So if you want to come to America, if you want to live here, please just do it legally. And those rioters, those protesters, just please stop. Unless you're going to do it peacefully, please. I don't want to see any more of you get put down. I don't want to. It's growing old seeing how many protesters and people that have turned into rioters that think that's okay. And you're literally throwing your life away like a piece of garbage. And it's not. Your life isn't a piece of garbage. No life is a piece of garbage. But when you riot and you attack federal agents, when you do any of that, you're literally like putting a target on your back saying, "Hey, I have no regard for the law or anything, so please just shoot me or pepper spray me or even the lady that picked up a frag grenade." Now, I'm not in the military or anything, but I know that's a very stupid idea to pick up a frag grenade. I mean, I don't know exactly what she was thinking, but I can probably guess she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be a hero. I'm gonna save people from getting flashbanged." And what happened? She almost lost her hand. That's not being a hero. That's not being smart. That's straight stupidity. So I don't even know if my video will reach any of you and make any of you listen. You can hate me, you can call me a fucking Trump tard, whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. But for those of you that like will listen, like please just know like your lives mean something. Every life means something. And I don't want to see any more of this, but I can already see probably more of it going on, and it sucks. So please, for those of you that will listen, listen. For those that don't, do whatever the fuck you want. Okay? Thank you. Have a great day.